Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eunjin Lee, a PhD student at Kyunghee University in South Korea. The purpose of today's presentation is to discuss research on the effect of VR on toward destination authenticity and promotion. My talk will be in 5 parts, including research background, literature review, research model, method, and expected outcomes. Now let's turn to the first part of my talk, which is about research background. The utilization of VR technology in the tourism industry is increasing. This has two main aspects. First, VR technology itself can be a new experience. And secondly, it can be a marketing tool for destination for potential tourists. Accordingly, we derived following research questions. So now we come to the next point, which is about literature review. Advertising appeals is largely divided into emotional and informative appeal, and many studies have been conducted on the difference in their effectiveness. Accordingly, we focused on verifying the effectiveness of VR media by applying the advertising strategies and the control level theory. CLT postulates that individual decision-making is affected by psychological distance. According to the theory, the low-level control is related to being concrete, subordinate, and unconstructed, whereas the high-level control is related to being abstract, subordinate, and structured. So we focused on the relationship between potential tourist perceptions and destination effectiveness. Furthermore, based on the literature review, we constructed independent variables related to emotional appeal with aesthetics and sensory appeal. Besides, independent variables related to informative appeal were composed of informativeness and educability. Also, in the tourism literature, authenticity was first introduced by McConnell. Since then, its academic meaning has been further enriched by many tourism researchers. Researcher Wang went further to conceptualize 3 dimensions of authenticity, and we adapted them as measurement variables. The following are conceptual frameworks of our study. In our study, we would like to verify VR media enables the formation of destination authenticity. Also, we will investigate whether an individual situation may be concerned based on temporal distance. Specifically, to verify the moderating effect, we would classify the tourists who have a far future visit plan and those who have a near future visit plan. Hence, we postulated that an individual who plans to travel in the near future would have a strong moderating effect in relation to informative appeals and destination promotion effectiveness. Also, an individual who plans to travel to the far future would have strong moderating effects in relation to emotional appeals and destination promotion effectiveness. In summary, we postulated the following 9 main hypotheses and 4 hypotheses for moderating effects. Finally, I'd like to talk about method and expected outcomes. We plan to conduct a field survey at the National Palace Museum of South Korea. And after collecting data, we would use SEM analysis. As you can see in the presentation materials, our research is expected to have theoretical and practical implications. Our research is still in the design stage, so I believe your advice on this study will be very helpful in the progress of the research. I'd like to thank you for taking time out to listen to my presentation.